Hello, everybody. How are we doing? Oh, hang on a second. It's a bit That's a bit better. I wasn't sure whether to have big lights on or big lights off. Anyway, welcome everyone. Sorry if it sounds a little bit echoey in here at the moment. Still very much, getting used to the new space. I've only just set it all up, so it's going to take a while before things are completely smooth again. But welcome. Welcome. Who do we have in here? Not many people this morning, so we'll just do this as a fairly short stream. Mr. Fry, Jay, Killer Driller, Christopher Hall, Michael, Jock, all here. Good stuff. How's everything sounding? Does it? How's it all going? Can people hear me okay? The mic's a little bit further away from me. So, yes. We are live. Mark's here. Quinny. Okay. Good. Everything's sounding good. So, let's just do a little bit of, I guess, some TA stuff, some general discussion. We'll kind of do whatever people feel like doing this morning. So, yeah, got the standing desk as well. I can move it down, and then it'll be like, whee! So it goes like down here. And it all, oh no, desk is going down. And desk is coming back up again. It's really cool. Yeah, so I've got two monitors on. I've got like two big widescreen monitors now, so I can actually see everything. I can see the chat on the same monitor. I can see how the stream's getting on. I've got my charts, I've got the website up and everything, so it's going to make things a lot easier for future content and everything. I'll give you a little tour in a bit. But anyway, we want to talk about the charts, don't we? So, I'm still getting back into things. I'm still just getting back into the swing of things with trading. I think what I'd be looking at so far today is a little bit of a move up. We did have that really good rejection yesterday that came as expected, right as the FOMC statement hit. So that was pretty much what we were looking for. Like, you don't grind up like this and not retrace the move. We actually were doing a trading room at the time, and I didn't take the trade because, like I said, I'm not actually trading currently until I've got into things a little bit more. But we did see there was actually a really good opportunity to take it from yesterday. So we did this during the trading room, and on this high here, which is actually the first one, we got that first little spike up, and then we got that second move as the FOMC kind of statement came out, which just hit stops before getting the bigger move down. We did have a lot of trapped volume up at the highs. We had decent volume in there, and that really, from this whole move up that we've been seeing over the past day or so, was the first opportunity really that you could say, okay, cool, that looks like it's a decent high that's been put in. And then we take it again and we get the excess at the top, and it causes that big move to the downside. So that was actually really quite nice. So if anyone managed to take that, then congratulations. That is what we were expecting, and what we'd kind of spoken about during the whole move there. And now I think we're in quite a key level again here. So we did break up above, and like I say, it's kind of like what we wanted to see. Okay, so we broke through that 17,600 level, which was important. Whoops, what have I done? We broke through that 17,600 level, which was important resistance for myself. That was basically the minimum target for where we were expecting that move from the lows. We were expecting a rotation back up to the highs of the range, and that basically was like the minimum that you would want to expect for that. Okay, so we had that little SFP of the lows, you come up and you take out, or you come up to the daily level at the very least to the highs, and now we've taken out the high of the range. So you've taken out the low, you've taken out the high, and now it's just, okay, are we going to get some continuation further, or is this going to be once again a move all the way back down to the bottom? So yeah, the support, again, this is what we'd spoken about yesterday when I came back. 17,600 is going to be the key support. You've also got the weekly VWAP lining up there, and it also just takes out these lows that we put in after that initial break. You can see that support off of 17,600. You got the move up, and then it holds as support down here afterwards. So I think for now, I am myself looking for a move higher. I still haven't taken any trades off of this yet. It's still a little bit busy this week, so still got a bit too much stuff to do. Also having to deal with some other stuff at the moment. So we've got the big move going on, and then there's other things going on right now, which is making it a little bit difficult to actually to trade. But I'll be watching this very closely, and I would like to see a move up. At the moment, you can see here, we're just kind of caught between the weekly VWAP and the daily VWAP. So I think we're looking at pretty good support down here. And we're kind of, are we consolidating into a descending triangle or something, or is this more of like a wedge? Who knows? It's new BTA. But if we do get a drop down, I would still expect to see a retrace back up. And then we're looking at some quite good confluence above here. So if we do go on to the sessions from here, you can see, so the high of the day I think would be a good target. You've obviously got daily open as well, and then if we can start to take out some of these highs, you've got the previous day VWAP close up here, and then maybe we can look up towards some of the fib levels that we do have above as well. So okay. So yeah, you got that day, the POC yesterday, so previous day POC coming in around that daily open. Meh. We'll see. Anything else on here? This is the one I quite like, is that session point of control. So yesterday's New York session point of control. Around about, you've got the VWAP close from that session as well. So that takes you up to 18087.5, which if you're looking at the kind of the ultimate retrace from this is kind of where you would want to see price going. So if we are going to see a move up and then we're going to consolidate a bit more around here, then I think that's the move that I personally would quite like to see on Bitcoin today, or at least this morning as we go into the London and the New York open later. Anyway, what's going on in the chat? Adrian, like you live in a cave, is it a bit echoey? I will improve that. It's just a very, very large space. So yeah, I will do my best to improve that. Also, I'm looking a bit red. I need to turn the color. It's kind of cool. Look, when it, I'll show you something quickly. Is this gonna work? Oh, what's going on? No, not connecting. Connect. Oh well. I can like, if we're on a red day, I can make myself really red. And then I can go, and we're pumping, so we're making me green. And then we're red and we're dumping, and now we're green. So whoa, we're in a disco. Yeah, anyway. Enough of that. I'm playing with all of my new toys. Yeah. What else do we have in here? Christmas carols at the end. New. Santa did come early. Yes, I've got a new everything. I have a chair on the way. I I do have a chair on the way. Now I look too like white, blue, whatever. Warm up. I'm still in London. I am still in London. I have not moved to Dubai. So yeah, Oliver, are you in any long positions after the news yesterday and the drop? So no, but I think this is what yeah, the background will do that. I can. It's all a bit of a mess behind me. So this is yeah. There's nothing I can do about that. It's just big space, and there's a railing here, and then that's downstairs. So unless I was to get a green screen, you're going to get some flickering. Or unless I just show the background and show a tour or whatever of where I am. But yeah, anyway, I'm not in a long position, but that's what I would favour at the moment, just because of the way we're consolidating down here. Why are you wearing a t-shirt if you're still in London? Because I have heating. We have things called radiators. Dave Urban, I think most people know where I am now, but it is central/south, just about, I guess. Alright, what else are we going to talk about? Got bullish divergence down here. Check that out. Once again, don't want the watermark. There we go, disappear. So there's a little bit of bullish divergence going on here on the 15-minute on USDT. We also, yeah, we filled those single prints, didn't we, off of the move down. I wouldn't be expecting necessarily for these ones to get hit as well. Yeah, I think that's just what I'm going to go for, just to move back up. Previous New York POC and the golden pocket. If we are going to get any resistance before then previous day EQ. So you do have your 0.5 coming in around the previous day VWAP close. So there's a couple of really good levels above us to be aware of. So if you're going to come up and just take out these highs at the top of the range, just lower SFP off of those highs. Say we come up here, come into that 0.5, previous day VWAP close, probably come back down to the daily open, daily POC around about that time. If it can reach a bit further up, it's the same kind of thing. So it's just which you look to take a short from and how high this is likely to go. There's not really anything to I mean, unless you're going from here, which again, if you're looking at the session itself, and we just put a fixed range from there, and we're looking at New York, then that support that we had before that impulse up and then the drop coming in around about that golden pocket zone would also be looking pretty good. Connect some Bitcoin miners to the power station, yeah. That would be cool. What would be your path to 18,115? I mean, that's it, right? Yeah, that's kind of where we're looking at. I mean, it might come up there. Well, I've got two trading view windows. Yeah, it's a zone. Are you thinking of moving to Madeira any day because of taxes? But that's Portugal, right? And they are starting to tax crypto now. Am I correct or am I wrong? So that's not really an option anymore. But yeah, I'm not planning on moving anytime soon. Maybe I'll get a. I mean, I'll still probably be going to Dubai again at some point, but I am sticking in London for now. Anyway, what else do we want to look at? I've kind of, like, that's Bitcoin, right? Kind of done. Let's add this back on because I always forget to post the confluence I have and everything for the crew. So we've got basically these two, if we're looking above. So if we're looking here, you've got the, well, you've got local highs from that initial kind of reaction we had off of that. PDQ and PD VWAP close. And then here you got New York POC on pocket, or it's TC. Got to call it that now. No, it's if we are looking at a trend continuation back down, then it would be. But let's just go golden pocket. It's close enough to it. And yeah, previous day value very high. Nice. So those are some pretty good points of interest for some short positions. Oh, okay. President of Madeira says they will not tax. Very nice. Very nice. Then I guess we've done like resistance, haven't we? So it's important to look at the support that's below us. Although at that stage, I think if we do drop any lower than where we are right now, it's going to start to get pretty nasty. So we do have the single prints that take us down to 17,240-ish. It's just from here, and then you can kind of fill all of this space. So if we were to get a move up, that rejects, come down into here, then you've got weekly open that fills the single prints. That's pretty straightforward. You got a session MPO, you got that London POC down here, 17,430, but again, I don't really want to see that. If we are to get an SFP off of these lows, that's probably where you'd want to see things end up. You don't want to get caught below that daily though. That's the risk. So you'd be, yeah, see that's showing the POC all the way up here. But you do have a high volume node down here. Yeah, as a long position, I wouldn't want to see anything more than just an SFP off of these lows. You've got stops here, so you have built liquidity below. So you can just quickly kind of take all of those out, then get that bounce. which then obviously moves those fibs slightly, but if you've just got a quick SFP, then that's not too bad. So let's have a look at the rest of the markets. What are other things doing? The SPX has dropped overnight. So again, after you had that initial dump, retrace it, come down, take the lows, absorbing below those lows, you are approaching a daily level now. Not quite. Not a whole lot going on here. Why do you still have that old daily up? Which old daily is this? On Bitcoin? Yeah, S&P's not doing too much. DXY got the move up. But again, coming into... So this is, again, what we were kind of looking for on this. I think... I'm not feeling bullish overall. I think another move up towards the highs, but would certainly be looking to short this. And again, this is kind of what we spoke about yesterday. I think the DXY has an opportunity now to like come back up and form some new kind of range down here, which would cause a little bit more nastiness on the chart. So although I am today looking for a move up, I still am of the assumption that this is still a range to trade, and even if we do come back up, that would be a short position to take us back down to 15k. So that's still what I'm looking at. The reason I have these old dailies on here are these are all ones that haven't actually been hit, haven't been tested yet, and this one here is basically signaling the top of the range. If you start to get caught below this, if we drop down and we're here, then yeah, absolutely a move back down to the lows again. And I don't see this being any like partial retrace, maybe, but yeah, I prefer to see lows taken once more and then a big move down. But before we get that, let's move up. Let's get a move up into here, look for those short positions and take it down towards the lows of the range. I'm getting some movement back into that VWAP again. Put the green light on, we're pumping. I need to find a better way to do this rather than having to open the app on my phone all the time and waiting for them to connect. Green light, pumping. Dun, 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 dun. Green light. I'll go back to normal. So silly. Have a look at ETH as well. ETH I haven't updated for a while. So this is the thing with Ethereum, right? We look at that at the highs. We just took out that supply. And again, this, the very, very top of the range, just nice rejection off of that. So ETH was a great short opportunity. ETH was like much, much cleaner short opportunity than Bitcoin. Much cleaner. And again, here you're kind of like on the edge, right? We've come back into probably pretty close to that golden pocket here. Yeah. So we are at the 618. We are holding there. If we are to get another move higher, then that takes us in to fill these single prints that you have from that drop. So there is inefficiencies above. Can we get one more move up? Thoughts on Binance PAC 19150? Where are we? 19150. How can you have a POC? I'm not going to look on Binance, but I just don't know how you can have a POC there. But yeah, interesting. Jambi, is Bybit a better chart to look at versus Binance? I thought Binance had bigger volume. I trade on Bybit, so this is the chart that I use, and that's where I read the order flow from. So yeah, Binance does have higher volume, but I mean it's kind of all bots and algos over there anyway. So I think there's not that much kind of real day trading stuff going on Binance, in my opinion. I don't think it has a very nice UI from that. And I think all of the good traders that I know are trading on Bybit. And that's kind of always how it has been. You've got a lot of idiots trading on Bybit as well. You've got a lot of dumb traders on there, but I think a lot of the bigger traders, a lot of the good ones are trading on Bybit because it is a better UI. There's more, it's cleaner. Anyway, breaking through, which is good to see. What's the time? Oh, I've only been live for half an hour. I might have to go to sitting mode. It's hard standing up for this long. But my chair hasn't arrived yet. So look, this is how bad it is. This is why I'm using a sitting desk. This is currently my chair. I don't have an office chair here. I might pick that up today. I might go grab it. Anyway, could you show us any trap volume at the local lows? Can I? Got liquidations down there. I mean, it wasn't until like it was yesterday, wasn't it, that you had a really good low being put in, where you have heavy selling coming down just to take everything out. And then immediately you get that buyback, so the open interest starts to pick up. You get longs entering straight away off of that drop. So this was back here, wasn't it? This was off of, where was this? Oh, okay, cool. So this was, oh, it's down here. This was this morning. This one. So you actually searched quite nicely into that. So what did we have there? Like, why was that important? Because clearly you just run stops from this, which takes out a lot of those long positions. You get a lot of shorts starting to enter into them there. And from that wick, that's where you hit the excess. So that's where you had liquidations and stop losses being hit yesterday. So that will be from, let's just set a level on here. So did it come into there? It did. So that makes a lot of sense. And once again, you just run it into that. You hit volume into those. Okay. So yeah, from the move down yesterday, it's that like 17,585. Let's make it like a, there we go, nice and even. And you can see from the move down, that is where you have all of that excess at the low. So majority of this stop losses liquidations happening. You got heavy selling into that, so you got all these selling imbalances coming down, and then you, whoa, what have I done? No, I moved it. Oh, stupid me. I like it to be on an even number. There we go. And then below that, you're not really hitting those imbalances because it's just purely, yeah, it just stops. Liquidations being hit. So nice. Lock that. Zoom over here. Pump it. She put on a little like memey little trend line. Oh my god, we're breaking out. No. Hi, XChart's Binance not showing spot data. Isn't it mostly spot data that moves the price? I'm using Volfix to compare spot data and futures data. I don't really think the problem is you're not going to be able to see order flow on spot because you don't have open interest over there. You don't have positions, you just have buying and selling. So although you could get a footprint on there, you're not going to be able to really know. You can kind of get the delta okay. But yeah, perps are what you need for getting all the data, and that's where day traders trade. I mean, I've been trading a lot of spot as well, especially when spot's got zero fees, but perps is, yeah, if you're a day trader and scalp trader, then you kind of got to be on perps, and that's the data that we're using. Higher time frame stuff, sure, look at what spot's doing. That's why we're always aware of what spot's doing in comparison. So look at the aggregated chart, right? See what spot's doing in comparison. You can see actually from these lows, you can see perps being really, really like a lot of bullish divergence coming down into those lows, which does suggest you've got spot holding quite nicely. And then from each of these lows, 1, 2, 3 higher lows on the chart. So a low here, low here, low here, 3 higher lows. Every single one of them actually making a lower low on the CVD on perps, and this is aggregated, so it's like everything kind of together. But so then if we're looking on here, did we have a similar kind of situation? No. So your CVD on this is just pretty normal. Mr. Fry, I've got an Argos delivery coming. I've got a makeshift chair. I've ordered a nice Herman Miller one, so I'm looking forward to that. And then, but for now, yeah, just a temporary chair until I get my Herman Miller. What do you think of funding over the last few weeks, Christopher? I don't know. Because I've been moving, I haven't really been watching that. Open interest, let's have a look. What have we had? What has open interest been doing? I know we've been negative quite a lot because I have had a long position. No, what am I talking about? Funding, not open interest. Funding. It certainly wasn't that much, no. Funding rate. It has been negative a lot, yeah. We'll pull this up. I mean, it favors long positions, right? And we've had a move up, so it's been good to, shows that it's been good to have held those long positions, and still, I guess, still to continue to hold those long positions. We've got neutral funding at the moment. But yeah, I mean, it's been very negative, which is very good. So it's only just starting to cool off a bit now. Nice. Lots of negative funding, which is weird when spot CBD has been trending down while part CBD horny. So that is weird. Yeah, that is weird because negative funding would suggest that perps are above spot price. I mean, no, sorry, that would suggest that perps are below spot price. But if CBD on spot has been very negative, I guess showing that there's a lot of buying going on here at limit, with a lot of selling at market. I don't know, like spot is kind of, I think there's a lot of people panicking out of the market and it's just being absorbed, isn't it? So a lot of people selling their crypto thinking, oh my God, it's dead, it's going to zero. Which obviously it's not. It's not. So yeah, you do have perps trading below spot, so that's why we are getting that negative funding continuing. But it's only on the USDT. On the inverse, you're kind of normal again. It's very minimal, isn't it? What else has happened recently? So annoyed. I wanted to take a short on Solana up there, and it never did it. Disappointing. Because as far as like clean, clear trades go, this one on Sol would have been great. Okay. Right, I think I'm going to probably wrap things up in a minute, unless people have... Oh my God, no, I'm still using this screen, sorry. There we go. Back to this one. I was looking at this. This was the Sol trade I was looking at. I've got to get used to this because I don't have to move my screens around and I don't have to like minimize one window, open up another, close things down. I just forget to switch between them, so I need to set up my hotkeys things so I can switch between the scenes easily. Because that is silly. This was the short I wanted on Solana. Yeah. But I never got it. Right. Yeah, I've been live for... I've only been live for 40 minutes, but I don't have too much to talk about yet. When I start picking up the pace, getting back into the trading, understanding exactly where we are again, then I will do these longer streams. I will do them much more often as well. But yeah, the plan for myself is very much kind of what we've gone over here. I think a move up, at the very least towards daily open, would be great. If we can come back up here, brilliant. And then let's see if we can get another move down. If you start to lose 17,600, it doesn't look good. So yeah, it does not look good if we do lose that. Yeah, unless there's any final questions, other things people want to ask, then I'm going to shoot off. It's all very quiet. It is a morning. We don't have the US lot up yet, so I'll do another stream soon, and we'll cover more stuff. But yeah, I guess it's only us Europeans that are awake at the moment. So cool. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. I hope you have a great day. Again, if there is anyone here that is new to the channel, then please do go check out tauruscrypto.com. That is where you can find more information about our community. We do have the Taurus crew, so within the crew we do live trading sessions on a daily basis. We've got a ton of educational content, we've got playbook strategies that you can use to trade every day, and loads of other things. Mr. Fry, yes, I will also start doing the 60-second videos again. I will be able to do that. So yeah, you'll be sick of the sight of me soon, because now I'm back to actually being able to trade and being able to talk and being able to record and all of that kind of thing. I will be doing much more of that. So apologies everybody for being away for so long. Thank you for your patience, and I will see you very soon. Cheers guys. Bye.